Hello Libras, welcome to your horoscope for June. There is a lot happening this month, so I'm going to break down the top 10 things to look out for this month astrologically, and then at the end I'm going to pull a tarot card that represents some sort of extra insight, extra advice for the month of June. Let us hop right in because there's a lot to cover. We're going to start with Saturday, June 3rd. There's a full moon at 13 degrees Sagittarius, and I'm going to pull up your chart. So picture this. It's a full moon and it's hanging out in your third house, which is the realm of communication and your day-to-day. So full moons have a knack of bringing things to a head. And in the world of communication, that could mean suddenly finding words to express something that's been on your mind, for example. It's definitely a high tide moment where your thoughts could be a lot more visible. It's just like how the moon is being super illuminated in the sky, your thoughts will be super illuminated as well. So you might find your environment is taking the center stage. Did you start a new exercise routine or pick up a new hobby? Now is the moment you'll likely see some results. And this is a great full moon to light a candle that symbolizes letting go of old patterns and old habits that no longer serve you. And 2 days later, on Monday, June 5th, we have Venus, your ruling planet, entering Leo. And we love Venus in Leo. So the next few weeks with Venus in Leo will be really nice for you. Maybe your favorite artist will drop a new album, and maybe you'll notice a greater desire for socializing. You'll be a lot more social. Maybe you're the one planning the weekend get-togethers or online movie nights. You might feel more appreciated by your friend group while Venus is in Leo, or find a lot more beauty or beautify your community engagements in some way. So we love Venus in Leo. It'll be a very social time, very loving time for y'all. But the day it ingresses on June 5th, Venus will oppose Pluto in your 5th house. So while you're basking in your social life, there might be a pull from your romantic or creative side wanting some attention to, pulling at your sleeve, and it might be a little bit intense or a little bit dramatic, the ingress itself on June 5th. But overall, we love Venus in Leo for the next few weeks. Next, on Sunday, June 11th, we have Pluto re-entering Capricorn, retrograding into Capricorn for y'all. And Pluto, as we all know, is very transformative, and it has to do with power dynamics. And when it retrogrades back into your 4th house, you can brace yourself for some shifts around your home or your family dynamics. It's less of a tornado. It's less of a tornado tearing things up and more of a deep sea diver exploring the depths of the issues or your feelings about your roots, your home, and your family. It's like finally deciding to go through that old family photo album, and there could be some strong emotions or strong revelations coming up. But remember, this is all part of the process of transformation. This is part of Pluto's process moving into Aquarius for good. This is all familiar stuff. You're very familiar with this energy. And on the same day, Sunday, June 11th, we have Mercury entering Gemini. And when Mercury zooms into your 9th house, you can think of it as your mind being handed a passport to explore new intellectual heights and broadening your horizons. The 9th house is all about learning, philosophy, travel. So you might find yourself daydreaming about backpacking in another country or signing up for a new online course of some kind. It's as if the world suddenly becomes your classroom and you're very eager to learn when Mercury enters this house. You could be focusing more on spirituality, divination, religion as well. And travel. I know I already said travel, but this is a big travel transit for y'all. So a few days later, on Saturday, June 17th, we have the new moon in Gemini. So while Mercury enters Gemini and moves things around, stirs up some dust, the new moon is like a fresh page in your adventure notebook. So new moons are about new beginnings, and in your 9th house, this is the perfect time to start planning your dream trip. Start planning new studies, or just exploring a different philosophy or a different religion that may have caught your interest. This is a great new moon to light a candle with the intention to manifest some sort of ninth house matter that is broadening your horizons and setting a beacon for your aspirations. It's definitely a new moon. This new moon is definitely a symbol that you're ready for new adventures and new growth and ready for mind expansion. Also, the same day, we have Saturn stationing retrograde at 7 degrees Pisces. So that's Saturday, June 17th. And Saturn's known for discipline, right? So imagine Saturn hitting the pause button in your 6th house, your 6th whole sign house of health and daily routines. Things having to do with your health, your daily routine, your daily life might feel like they're moving in slow motion or stuck in freeze frame. So it could be that you're pushing yourself too hard at work, pushing yourself too hard at the gym, and your work-life balance is way out of whack. Saturn is saying, hey, let's reassess this and let's reevaluate these long-term plans. It's not the most comfortable feeling, but it is the universe's way of nudging you towards more sustainable routines and healthier habits. It could also have to do with your pets. So on Wednesday, June 21st, that is when Cancer season begins. And this is when the sun moves into your 10th whole sign house. And this is the sun moving into the spotlight of your chart. It's a double spotlight moment. Think of it as the universe giving you the main stage in your professional life. It's like you have been working backstage, and now it's time for you to step out and show the world what you've got. This is a season where you might find yourself taking on more leadership roles or actually receiving recognition at work. It's definitely your season to shine professionally, so don't shy away from any limelights. And then a couple days later, we have Mercury entering Cancer. And so Mercury follows suit Monday, June 26th, and Mercury sprints into your 10th house, which can feel like a brainstorming sesh with your career. The Mercury, the Quicksilver planet, loves to communicate, loves to analyze, and in your professional life, it's going to have you thinking about your goals and your strategies. It could be that you're networking more and you're coming up with more creative solutions at work while Mercury is in Cancer. Imagine that you're a detective and your case is your career path. Now it's time to gather clues and think critically. And the last day of the month I want to talk about is on Friday, June 30th, and we have two things happening. We have Mercury Cazimi at Cancer, and we have Neptune stationing retrograde at 27 degrees Pisces. And Neptune is the planet of dreams and illusions, and when it starts to backspin, when it slows down and stops and moves backwards in your your 6th whole sign house, it's like a fog rolls in. I'd say the last week of June, a fog will roll into your daily routine and maybe your health, and things might feel a little bit more confusing or less concrete. Maybe you've been glossing over some health habits, or your work schedules become unmanageably chaotic. So Neptune slowing down the last week of June asks you to reassess your daily routines and your health, even if it feels like you're trying to hold on to a dream after you've woken up. That's total Neptune energy. What's interesting about this, there's something interesting happening on Friday, June 30th, because besides Neptune slowing down all week and then stationing on Friday, we also have Mercury Cazimi at 9 degrees Cancer the same day, Friday, June 30th. And so this Mercury Cazimi is in your 10th house, and that is like Mercury getting a VIP pass to chat with the sun about your career. So a Cazimi is when a planet conjoins the heart of the sun, and it's seen as a moment of renewal for that planet. And in your case, being in your career house, it's like a big strategy meeting is happening in the executive suite of your professional life. Ideas for your career path, the roles you take on might become a lot clearer on Friday, June 30th, and it's an excellent time to communicate your professional goals and your aspirations. It's like you're going to be reevaluating, recalibrating something about your daily routine, and overall, it's definitely going to shoot you forward in your career. So now I'm going to pull your card for the month. Let's see what the card has to say. The Prince of Autumn. So this is a card that talks about being dependable, being protective, being chivalrous, and also being funny, being a silly little goofy goose. This is a card telling you to take cautious but wise action. It's a card telling you to have meticulous attention to detail and also to be kind to others. This is a very solid, grounded card. It wants you to lean into your dependableness, your protectiveness, and to continue being cautious and take wise action. And to pay attention to the details this month. All right, and that wraps up your horoscope for June. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more astrology goodness. If you are hungry for even more astrological insights, you can join my portal for exclusive weekly or monthly forecast and horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can become a member of my wonderful Discord community. So check out the links in the description to get started, and take care, my friends. I will see you next time. Bye!